Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is DJ John coming at you live from my computer. And not so live, I guess, because this is a recording. So, what I'm going to show you here is a little trick that we DJs do in order to make streaming a little bit smoother. Now, if you've never seen Sam, this is the hidden world of Sam. I know it's kind of like, oh my god, stop panning, I'm going to be sick. So, in essence, this is not like a tutorial how to use Sam. Maybe one day I'll do something like that, but not right now. What I'm going to do, though, is show you a trick that I was taught on how to restream another DJ's set. This is normally done when you're switching over, because the problem is if you switch over and you do the countdown thing, you have to understand when you're counting down the song on your side, unless you're pretty good at figuring out latency and how far the song is out on the clip when you're hearing it, you're probably going to make a mistake here. You're either going to cut into your song or you're going to be dead air after your song. One or the other. It's just not going to happen smoothly. You know, you can wish for that, but in reality, with all latencies, even then, you might be, cutting it off for someone else because they're still hearing the stream, and it just doesn't work very well. It's kind of a bit of a pain that you have to deal with in SL. Whereas if you do this trick, the way it works is that you simply transition from one stream to the other very seamlessly. There'll be a brief interruption for the user because they're going to get the pop-up if they've never heard the DJ before to whitelist them or whatnot. So you have to tell them to toggle or whatnot if they have actually got you whitelisted, because even then they still have to toggle because it won't quite do it. But in that time it takes them to do that, normally it almost sounds like a seamless transition. It's about as close as you can get when switching two different streams. Again, this trick only works if you're using two separate streams. It doesn't work if you're all using the same group stream. For that, you still have to drop and you still have to let them pick up the stream. I do like doing that because I can't go house stream because it's easier to use sometimes. Whatever. So anyways, as you can see here, I've got my friend Cage from Club Submission. This is her stream. Now, you'll also notice if you've done this before, you'll see like a double question mark. It's because there's an indefinite length to her set. As long as it's streaming, it's going to come up. Now, I'm going to show you what you would do in order to get that. So, just give me 1 second. I'm going to pause the recording. Actually, I'm not going to pause it. We'll just keep ready going. Fuck it, we'll do it live. We'll do it live! You'll get to see how many viewers I have. Okay. So, of course, if you're an SL, you know this next part. Here comes Singularity. I wonder if it's... I'm not sure it's going to be able to record Singularity, but we're going to find out if Minicamp can do that. Luckily, I have to type in my password. It's already secret. It's already in there. Because I'm lazy. It's just the way it goes. When you're a DJ, you're lazy shit. That's why you DJ, because you're lazy. You don't want to learn insert. You're lazy. Here's my little inventory set. Here we go. Alright, Singularity. That's the one I'm using right now. Blank screen. Very much blank screen. Yeah, so I'm going to cut out of the video because it takes too damn long to deal with this. Yes, I'm using Minicamp. If you can't tell by the ginormous logo they stick on the side of this thing now. Why is Singularity being a pain? This is why you don't normally do videos like this. And, okay. That's it. Phoenix, come save me. It's in 3D. Maybe I'm just gonna leave this all in. This is the Fuck It Do It Live edition of this. Yeah, I have a free version. I'm not paying it. Sorry. $50 is way too much, Minicamp. It's a really big douchebaggy move, in my opinion. The update, you get this freaking paid version now. Why are... Betcha it's not working because I'm screen capping. Betcha that's why it's not working. How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet? Because it's doing different draw things. Oh no! Oh, there it goes! Alright. Yeah, what is the last login location? Alright, yeah, this is Animals Night at Club Submission. So, anyways, about to close the mission. Plug. I'll put the Slurl in the Second Life URL in the description of this video too, so you can come check it out. This is one of the places I DJ. Plug. If you're staying through all this nattering, this is what I do. I natter. I chatter and natter and talk. Okay, so while I get rezzed in here, I'm just going to show you whitelist. No, whitelist, deny. YouTube, screw you. I want YouTube playing in here. Alright, so what you're going to do, first of all, is you have to get the URL for the DJ it's on right now, which in this case, let's go to the About Land in Sound of Phoenix, and then you go to Audio. And then in Audio, you'll get this nice little URL. This is where she's streaming from right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy that URL, and I'm going to come into SAM. Now, again, you can either have your set already in here, you can have songs in here already or whatnot, or you can just be blank like this. You're going to go in here and hit Add URL, and then it's going to also paste in the URL. There's her URL, and this would be, of course, DJ Cage, which I already have a listing for her, but we'll just put that in anyways. And Zaloom DJ Cage. So now, the next thing is if you don't already have your set here, like you could have other songs beforehand, like say you already had your set pre-programmed. I don't think I have any sets pre-programmed, so say you had other songs already programmed. What you can do is you can either move her to the front, or just drag her and drop her right into your deck A. You'll start the buffer, and then you hit play. It starts playing. Then you're going to go to your deck B, or your desktop B, go down and make sure you're encoding. Oops, I was already doing this once before this video. So, I'm not encoding right now. I better start encoding. So hit your encoder, start encoding, go down in the event log, and make sure that you're not getting a choke. That's not saying it's too fast for streaming. You also want to check the air volume, so it's like, you know, it starts playing in the in your ears, which is distracting for me when I'm trying to talk, and it just starts playing Who Let the Dogs Out. But anyways, so now this is now streaming. So the next thing you want to do is grab the board. Now I won't actually do that technically. I will, however, poke the board so you can see what it looks like. So this is of course club submission again. Probably looks like crap because it's like lower frame rate. But anyways, so you go here and you just hit your login as DJ. You log in, and what's going to happen is it would show up on the board. There'd be a 30-second backup. It then shows on the board that whatever your title of your stream is for the rest of whatever set they're playing. So I can actually do this right now and restream her completely during her entire set. It's coming through my stream, and I could talk over her set. The songs won't show up, obviously. It's only going to show the one song because it's only one song that's playing. Now, of course, I'm not going to do that because she's in the middle of doing a set. Would not be cool to steal the board in the middle of her set. But in the end, that's what you do. That's how you do it. You just go ahead and you restream, and then when her stream would go out, or at any point in time, you can just crossfade her right on out. And then, boom, you're done. You're onto your set. Goes to your deck B, starts playing your first song, and away you go. Really simple, really easy trick that a lot of DJs don't use and should use because it's just so quick, so easy to learn, and such a simple way of making it so your club goers have that nice transition. If you like this tip, send it out to all your friends who are DJs in SO or DJs in general who use SAM Broadcaster, and try and get them to come along on the ride for us and use something a little bit more smooth.